Hi guys, I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching the last episode of season 3 of Haikyuu.
Last episode, I think everyone knows how it ended. It was the worst cliffhanger I have seen in a bit. It was fine for me because I can watch the next episode,
Yes.
but like, why would you do that? I don't know, but they have done this. So this episode is gonna start with us having one.
But just so you know, we were thinking, because we had time for one episode potentially after episode 8, if we were thinking to play episode 9.
And I thought like, maybe like it finishes and so like, you know,
exactly,
we just...
so we could finish and match ending and then watch episode 10, and like we decided that's maybe a dumb idea. Finally, one
Thank
smart
God
decision.
we stopped ourselves
Thank
at
God,
one
literally.
thing. Well,
because that would be just
that would
so
be
dumb.
ridiculous.
You know
No, that we would have to watch episode 10 and just...
We didn't have time for anything.
Yes, but we don't film a review for episodes 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what that's what we needed to do then. You know, and that would have been it. What can we tell you? Maybe we should just see this because it ended the way that it ended. We talked about this. I want to see it. This has been a long time coming for them.
Our babies are going to nationals. I adore it.
I want to see. I would be so happy if I could see like Nekoma and like Boruto and Akashi like watching that on TV and being so happy.
Yeah.
That would make me very happy.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys,
look,
let's play the
I don't want to
episode.
talk about it. I want to play, and I just keep seeing Tsuki's face here.
I don't have problem with that. Like
Exactly. Look how my boy. Oh, starts to meet with an intro.
Nice. I think that's better. Because I would hate for them to win.
Yeah.
For the point to happen and then intro. Make no sense. The monkey's here. Why was I whispering? It's intro. I'm literally so happy.
I have
I'm
nothing.
literally so happy.
I'm fulfilled.
Literally, when you said
so
I'm nothing,
fulfilled.
I was like, what do you mean you're nothing?
I'm fulfilled.
Yeah.
This was a fucking group effort if I've ever seen one. The people on the stands. Kuroboku to Akashi.
You and me.
Us. We definitely contributed to this. Our girls, the managers. Like, this was a fucking team effort. My boys, you did it. Okay. We're repeating it.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, you said we were gonna end on 1820 and I said 2022, right?
And yes,
and
what is it?
in middle, I think. It's
Really?
1921. So we were right.
Imagine we don't win this point.
But we lose.
This would be very funny.
Who's the match?
There would be a plot to it. I would have to stop the show.
Literally. And look at him, look who is there.
Untouched. Him yelling gives me life every fucking time.
Transball. Look at him, how tired he is. This is impossible, literally.
But when Tsuki tells him go,
Literally.
come on, come on,
I
come
know that
on,
was gonna
come
be
on,
mine.
come on, block this. Great receive, my boy, great receive. It's gonna be Transbill again.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
最後の最後でストレートを締めましょう1セット前ならあるいはそれ以上かける前
I'm nervous now.
常にストレート側に抜け道を作ってきたタイミングを外さない
He fucking played the long game with this.
ストレートだけが気持ちよく打てる場所だ後ろから知っている
He is ridiculous. Ushivaka is just ridiculous. A total wall. You're still gonna get up, my
Yes,
boys.
get up, get up, get up, get up.
He is, he really is. But we're still gonna get up. If all of us can push him!
Yeah, baby.
Come on, my third years.
高さの球技、個を極めるのも強さ、新しい戦い方を探すのも強さ。だからこそ今、多彩な攻撃や守備が生まれている。未来に発展も変革もないと信じる理由は何のである。
うちの弟なんです。さらば俺の楽園。おい清掃。立てない。虫若野郎、もっと悔しそうな顔しろっつんだよ。
タラスの10番のタッパーは俺と同じぐらいだ。目指すところが上であればあるほど茨の道だな。
すまん平田、ストレート締めようとしたけど間に合わなくて。影山はいい仕事しやがるな。岩ちゃんは気づいた？おそらく戻ってきたメガネ君から何らかのブロックの指示が出た。多分タイム仕分けのストレートを締めろとかな。だから飛びはサーブ後、クロスにいたチビちゃんととっさに場所を変わった。さすがお前の弟子だわ。弟子じゃねえし。はあ、そんで極めつけ。いつもと違うことをやりに来たチビちゃんにちゃんと合わせた。ムカつくほど見えてやがる。まあそのいい仕事の前提にあるのは1年メガネのブロックだ。それにしてもチビちゃんはトスを上げてみたくなるスパイだ。飛びを振り回されるわけだよ。表彰式なんて死んでも見たくないってね。
I love you.
お前つくづくいい子やろうだ。
ありがとうございました。
健次郎、大丈夫か？ミーティングは戻ってから表彰式終わったら待つのね。
Can you say something?
と、後で100本サーブ。
We keep going.
いいな。お疲れ様。僕は嬉しいです。
He can't even speak properly.
空中戦は頼みます。
約束したんで。
月島。
誰が何と言おうと今日はお前が MVP だ。俺はいつも MVP だから今回は MVP で。
Thank you so much.
Oh.
What is his face?
若年くん
He's maybe not processing
最後
things
武器
yet.
だよね。
俺はお前より強いと言いたかった。幼稚だろうか。それでも言いたかった。
人の原動力って大概幼稚なんでないの？いいストレートだったよ。新しい若年くん見たって感じ。俺は今後でバレエやめるけどさ、活躍してる若年くんをテレビで見ながら俺は牛島のマブダチだったって自慢するからさ、ちゃんと頑張ってよね。
ああ、コンクリート出身、日向翔よ、影山飛びよ。次は倒す。
絶対同じ舞台まで行ってみせます。
絶対俺母さんよりもうまいって言わせます。
Who's crying now? Oh, that was so scary. Now you care. That's so scary that now you care. I know.
何本かなんて言っといて止めたのはたった1本だよ。5セットもあったのにね。ほんとかっこ悪いわけないじゃん。バカなの。いじけてる暇ないよ。全国全国この前に表彰式。
少女優勝、宮城県立烏野高等学校殿。おめでとう。
両校の健闘をたたえ、また1月に東京体育館で行われる春の高校バレー会場の皆様、今一度大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
お前ら食うか寝るかどっちかにしろ。嬉しいです。
先生、顔くしゃくしゃだぞ。
I feel him on a spiritual level.
力にね。試合はこいつらが死ぬ気で頑張った。この後は俺たちが大変な番だ。忙しくなるぜ、先生。
Let's call up everyone.
Yes.
Bring in the Avengers.
Yes.
God, I feel so unwell.
Me too, honestly.
My face
I
is
can't
so
talk.
sticky. I can't
What
breathe
is
through my
this
nose.
なあ、バレー部全国行くんだって。お前ら見に行かなかったらすごかったんだぜ。うわー、バカが見事に行かれてる。
ひなたも行くの？
当然荷物持ったりすんだよ。買い出しとか洗濯とか。怖い人たちのパシリか。俺は試合に出るんです。
You haven't watched him. He's our most important one.
してねえな。
Everyone's most important.
ひとか、何書いてんの？バレー部のポスターのラフ。
My girl. A hard worker.
東京の代表はこれから決まるんですよね。
東京は一次予選で4校まで絞られてて、
Oh, well, good.
11月に代表決定戦だったと思う。
確か猫間も袋谷も残ってたな。
Is it done? Is that
東京
finished?
の4校に残るってすげえ。
I knew they would. I knew they would.
俺たちやべえ奴らと合宿やってたんだな。
猫間倒せ。な、影山。
猫間の代表枠に残ればな。
来るに決まってんだろ。もう一回だな、試合。やるぞ。春高で。
All our future boys.
I love you and I miss you. Oh, are we? Oh, we're supporting the team.
Our coach is maybe gonna be paid.
I don't think so. I think we need like to pay like us to go.
I'm joking. I was
See, this is when he needs to work. He needs to work overtime to earn some money.
Aww.
先生、お電話です。凱旋2番です。
はい。
What team? What team?
武田です。
Is it Toikawa's team?
はい。
Who wants to practice with us?
はい。
Who?
はい。
Seijo. Who? Seijo. Who? Tell me.
337センチ。
今んとこ影山がトップか。
で
Yeah, it's okay. Oh no, I cannot.
次、ひなた。はい。333センチ。
5 centimeters.
もう一緒じゃん。
みんなはいる？
集合。
みんなお疲れ様。早速ですがビッグニュースです。影山くん、君に全日本ユース強化合宿の招集がかかりました。
全日本。
ユース。
Wait.
That's like junior Japan. Is that
Yeah,
what
I
we're
think
in? Like
so.
junior national to national.
Yes, I think so.
What is
I
happening?
cannot believe what. What?
Oh my god! Thank you. Someone actually posted it.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Antonio.
I'm without words. I can't. I don't feel
I'm
good.
so
honestly.
exhausted. I'm so exhausted.
あと何かあるやつはいいか。おお天道なき後。
若として
お前がブロックの要だ。もっと自信を持っていい。調べ。はい。今後のチームの組み立てはお前にかかっている。お前はフォームを安定させろ。なんとなくで練習するなよ。
はい。全文言うつもりか。
お前は
珍しいの。っていうかよく見てたね。
はい。いいだ。はい。
レシーブ、ブロック、メンタル。はい。課題を上げたらキリがない。
ゴシキ。
はい。
頼むぞ。
I can't cry anymore. Honestly, I'm so fucking tired. I adore this boy.
ありがとうございました。そんなんじゃチームを引っ張っていけないよ。
じゃあ100本スタートだな。
やっぱ俺たちもやんの？どっちでもいいと思うぞ。
Thank God it's over. I can't do it anymore.
No, honestly,
I cannot do this
I
anymore.
literally, when it started the clip and I saw that you were starting to cry, I was like, I don't have anything more in me.
I didn't think I had it anymore.
Of course, until this boy
I'm
came.
counting on you.
And then,
Why
what
would you
can
say
I?
this?
What?
Why would they say this? Now we definitely need like 5 minutes.
Yes, honestly.
I took one sip of my tea.
Did you hear my voice?
Yeah.
I needed something in to put in my. I like it was like I was screaming the entire time.
God.
And I didn't say a word.
I can't breathe through my nose.
It took 40 minutes.
You would think that we were the ones playing this match, but how much it takes us to recover.
Really.
I am so exhausted.
So fucking tired. I feel like I should go to sleep now.
Literally, I cannot. Every end of the season of Haikyuu does this to me. Like I always feel just because every episode ends with me dying from crying, and so like after that I'm useless.
I agree.
As I am now,
I really
useless
agree.
right now. This was so.
I think this episode
Perfect.
was pure art.
Perfect.
Honestly, the way that it was made, the symbolism. Remember the scene where they tried to block him and ended up not blocking him, so like they seemed like they were crushed, and then all of our boys are the ones who uplifted. Is that the word? Ushibaka's hands. With group effort, like each
Our
of them.
senpais
Yes.
did this.
I can
Well,
imagine.
our boys Hinata and Tsuki were getting held down,
Yes.
and this is why it's a team sport. They pick you back up.
No.
They literally
Beautiful.
move
Literally.
him away from you.
Yeah.
Come on. And then at the end, like a crow attacking,
Yeah.
all crows attacking one eagle. Is it an eagle?
Yes, I couldn't remember.
Someone said that. Someone said before this match started, was it Oikawa? Was it someone else? I don't know. But that like a flock, it's not maybe a flock, it's a flock of birds, but is it a flock of crows? It's not a flock of crows. It's like it's something ridiculous. It's like the murder of crows, but it's not murder. I'm so sorry, this is so unimportant, but what is the group of crows called? But it's something that to me sounds ridiculous. Oh my god, it actually is a murder of crows.
Murder?
A murder of crows.
Murder, like...
Murder! Wow. A murder of crows. So, our boys murdered the eagle. Someone said it, that like a group of them can overcome even a bird that's more powerful than them. And this is exactly what happened.
And we showed that in this
This is exactly what
episode.
happened.
I mean, in this past 10
This
episodes.
fucking season. I can't believe we finished season. We have one season to go.
We have one season, but like also, how many movies? Is it one? And we're
I
waiting for a
still
second
forgot.
one.
I think one is out and we're waiting for a second one.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask.
I think...
And the second one comes later this year, right? Like we're gonna... It's not like...
I don't even know if it's coming this year.
Isn't it?
No, I just... Because like I feel like I saw... It's just now in production, so like...
Yeah, in my mind I had a feeling like we're gonna wait for 6 months or something. Yeah, in my mind it's either like the end of 25 or the beginning of 26 or something like that, you know?
All depending on when it comes out, not in theaters. You know, there's a portion where it's gonna be just in theaters.
Yeah, we're still... I mean, we're not gonna watch it.
Well, that's what I mean, so it's gonna be
renting
out.
a theater to film a reaction.
I have thought about this. I have thought about this quite a lot. I don't know what our point was. Doesn't matter. This was such a stunning season.
I agree.
From beginning to end. Stunning season.
Like you started talking like which season is your favorite season in the beginning, in the last review of the last episode. And honestly, what I want to say is that like they're really completely different. Just because again, I maybe season 2 as a is my favorite season. I just think it has a lot of heart. I think that those were the moments, like even though I loved the characters in season 1, I loved all of them. In season 2 I really fell in love completely with the show. And with the characters and with the story.
There was
and
such progression.
I think it had such a cute moments, like the beginning, even in school or things like that. And then the second half was the matches, you know, and things like that, like with the group, with the practice matches. I just think as a whole was perfect and it had my whole heart. So I would say it's my favorite season, but I think I see a beauty in this short season, honestly. Like it had a story that it wanted to say. Like we did not have any filler moment, any filler episodes, anything. It was like literally every episode was perfect from start to finish. And I enjoyed that literally just as much, you know. So
it's difficult to compare.
I would say I find this season better season, but like season 2 is my favorite season. Maybe like that, you know, just because this season had no fault. You know, honestly, you can watch it in one go, had no fault. It was literally perfect.
But also, I don't think anything had a fault.
Yeah, I agree.
This whole show, nothing had a fault.
I agree.
Like everything is so perfect to me.
Yeah.
And this season was just that again as well.
But it was different.
Yeah, just very different.
I think season 4 has 20-something episodes, right?
I think so. I think we're back to 24, right?
Yeah. And I think it's going to be more reminders of first 2 seasons again, because I think in the beginning we're going to have practice matches or things like that. I mean, now we have the whole thing at the end with Kagayama being invited for national team or something, right?
Something, but it's not, they didn't say national team. I think he's too young for like even junior national team. Because he's first year, I don't think you can. I just think like,
it's
like practice, like they're preparing you for this.
For this, yeah. But like they chose him to be prepared for something like that.
I think that's so very interesting, and like I wonder. Yes, I mean, our boy is so talented. Makes sense. I really wonder what that's gonna do. You know, like Hinata and Kageyama are constantly competing. You know, like this is just what they do, and so it's gonna be great and it's gonna be perfect. But like, you know, I'm sure that there's gonna be some type of, I don't know what to call it. Like it's a bit, you know, Kageyama is the only one that was invited to the national team. You know, so like I wonder how the whole group is gonna take in that information. I mean, I think they're all gonna be incredibly supportive and proud of him. You know, I wonder how Hinata is also gonna. Hinata, the way that he works, I think he works in a very, very healthy manner where like he takes this and he's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna work even harder, like to
I think so as
beat
well.
you here as well to show them that I'm like better or whatever.
I honestly think so as well. Like I'm wondering again, they did put the story there for purpose. Like they invited him for purpose, you know.
Yeah.
And as a solo player, I do believe he's one of the strongest in our team, if not the strongest one, you know.
Yeah.
So I understand why he would be the one to go. It's not like they're gonna invite the whole team, you know. Like they pick the best players that they see and like they train them for potential to go to the national team, you know.
Yeah.
But like again, they didn't put the story there for purpose. I'm wondering how the other boys are gonna react, especially Hinata.
Yeah.
I just somehow feel like again that they're either just gonna be motivated or happy for him.
Yeah.
But again, we'll see, you know.
I'm very curious about that.
Me too.
That's very interesting to me.
And the thing is, I did think in that moment, like, they're gonna say that we're gonna have a practice match
Me too.
again.
I was getting ready to cry.
I was getting ready to die.
I was getting ready to cry.
Like, this is it.
Literally, I'm gonna edit that because my face was like, oh my god. Even when he said Kageyama, your senior Oikawa.
Exactly. No, honestly, I completely agree.
So
I was like, wait, can I do this?
I was
like this about to die, you know. And then I was confused, but then my thoughts have collected. You know what I mean? I am so happy for my boy. I think he deserves it.
He deserves everything.
Exactly.
He deserves the world.
Yeah. Again, I loved everything in this episode.
I don't know where to go. I don't know what
I
to
feel like you
with.
see how tired we are.
I like literally I'm so proud of them. I couldn't be more proud of them for how they have managed to accomplish this. I mean, again, we talked about this in the previous episode, like knowing how this is going to happen and the team that they went up against. We were not a better team per se, you know, like it's and sometimes in sports it's difficult to measure these things, you know. It comes down to certain certain aspects, you know, in certain plays.
I also think a certain day sometimes some players are not gonna be on their 100%.
Yeah,
and that happens.
It's just
and
like
it's unfortunate because then that hits them hard because like they do train for this so hard, you know. I honestly just loved the moment when it happened, like you
when
said
we
it
won.
You said it in the beginning of in the intro or the outro of the last episode, how you think they're gonna be in shock. And they
I literally didn't think they were gonna be able to move.
They didn't,
because everyone around them,
everybody screamed like
our boys that were not in the on the court.
Yes. But
jumped.
Our boys, they were just in such shock. I still want to cry just because of the moment. Again, I was so happy. We were
just talking about this in the break.
Literally, I was so happy. And then we saw our third year boys, yes, cry and hug. And that was my favorite part of the episode. Honestly, my favorite part of the show. I cannot. The moment when, again, this was they're so happy. Again, this was their last shot.
Yeah.
And they managed to pull through. They won against this.
Like I will always love when effort and hard work gets rewarded, because like they went into Karasuno, we had that beautiful episode where we had a bit of their backstory. My food. We had that episode where like we saw their backstory and like how happy they were when they came to Karasuno, you know, because like the school was at, you know, a certain point in time was a powerhouse, and so like they felt very proud to be playing in it. You know, things didn't necessarily go as planned. Like Karasuno was not maybe what it was, but they never gave up. Like they never stopped playing, and they never stopped believing that they can do it. And you know, players came and like the puzzle fit better, and they managed to win it this time. Like I am the happiest for them. Like I am, of course, I'm always gonna be happy for the rest of our boys.
As much as for the rest of our boys.
But like this was their last shot.
Yeah, somehow that moment hit me the most, honestly.
Yeah.
And I love how also the rest, like the other three boys, have reacted, because like they could not move. They were not even be happy to celebrate.
And like everyone started like jumping on everyone, but like you're not processing what
No,
happened at that point.
No, not at all. Let's say Hinata is always the one who jumps the highest, you know, who is the happiest, who screams, who jumps on everybody. But at this moment, he was speechless. His legs didn't work. He could not move, you know.
No,
he
they
could
pushed
not
themselves to
process
the
anything.
very fucking limit.
Literally.
And they managed
Mentally
to do it.
and physically at the same time, you know.
They managed to do it.
So yeah,
the coach of the other team still didn't accept that Hinata.
Yeah, he was. That was very.
Again, very human.
Makes human.
Very human.
Even more human than if he would accept, just because again, that would be him admitting his failure, his maybe potential mistake that he did in his life, and he was like, well, he's gonna
like
grow
he's gonna like. There's gonna come a time where he can no longer continue doing this.
It has to, like something has to be different, you know.
Again, he has to believe this. Like I love that storyline so much.
Me too. It just
and it's not gonna come though. It's really not gonna come. For Hinata, it's never gonna come. This was Tsuki season, if anyone asks me. I simply love his demeanor and his intelligence. His intelligence? I can't even say it. His intelligence. On the court and how just he pays attention and he's quiet and simply works 10 steps ahead. And he did really win us this match. And he has come to care about volleyball. So now he is the one in the bathroom being frustrated at himself. Because now he cares. Now he cares, and now that he cares, he is also frustrated he didn't block more things. That he gave it his all and he only blocked basically one.
Yeah.
And so now he's frustrated, which I think is a great feeling to have. Is a great feeling to have so that it would move you forward, so that you would continuously work harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
So I imagine him being frustrated at this. You would never have gotten this in season 1. Not even season 2. Look at us now. I love this. Love him being frustrated. Love him yelling. Love him getting emotional.
Love his best friend coming there
Yamaguchi.
and screaming at him.
Literally.
That he
How
does,
fucking dare you?
How fucking dare you? You literally played better than ever in your life.
Literally.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to be happy and you have to be proud of that, and we are going to get this
pull
trophy.
yourself up.
And
we're going to trophy.
Exactly, and we're gonna celebrate all of us.
Yeah.
Because I would say they did it together. I would not say that this was Tsuki.
No, they did it together. I'm sorry. Yes, I'd if it just I think every match has a certain player that has to take this match on their shoulders. Not even a match, maybe a set.
That's my biggest problem with that's why I dislike some players or some or media. I dislike media because they always talk more about the best player.
Yeah.
And while I think he was the star of this season, at least for me, you know, I still do not like when we're only talking about one character when it's a team sport.
Yeah, no, I mean it's never
really
one guy. Do you think there would have been time for Hinata to spike or for Tsuki to block if Noya didn't receive every fucking ball that he received? There would be nothing of that, you know? Again, it's a team sport and every player contributes.
I agree.
The most.
Yes.
We would not have
and
even gotten here if Yamaguchi didn't serve the way he served.
And I think every single one of them in this match played the best they have in their life. You know what I mean? Suga, when he played, he tried things that he trained with Noya, and they gave such good points. You know, Noya, for the love of God, he acted as a setter.
No,
he received every point. You know what I mean?
Our boy did so much, and again because
Daichi, even in this episode, you know, saving a moment. Every single one of them
died for this
match, and that's why every single one of them gets to celebrate right now.
Yes.
You know, alongside the everybody who watched them.
I felt every single one
literally.
of those. I felt every single.
They
Yachi,
were crying. They were screaming.
Yachi, same girl. Fucking same girl.
I agree.
Brought me so much
I mean, that's
joy.
why the episode hits so much, you know?
Yeah.
It literally feels like you are with them in the audience.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, every season of Haikyuu, the last episode like calms down. You just get to see people and their
Nothing
reactions to this.
Nothing calm.
Well, yeah,
We cried.
yeah, but like you know what I mean.
know
It's
what I
not
mean,
like
yeah.
I'm not jumping out of my seat because like I don't know how the game point is gonna end up. You know.
Honestly, that's easier for me. If you
It
ask
is.
me,
It
that's
is
so much
mentally.
easier.
Mentally, it's fucking easier to me. Like this is unbearable.
This
I'm
is-
so exhausted from the
I
like, amount of
can't
tears.
exactly. Honestly,
I love God. I love Ushibaka. I think he is such a great human. I think he is such a great volleyball player. I think he is about to be like when you think about Japan's national team, you're gonna think about Ushibaka. You know what I mean?
I think so as well.
When it
No,
comes to it, like
honestly,
he's ridiculous.
100%. And I honestly, we're leaving this season with me wanting to find out more about him. I don't believe we will. You know, he is not one of those teams that like we're gonna have players that are hang out with our guys and train with our guys.
He's
and
not
things
being
like
the
that.
national team. It's a bit more difficult to get to him.
maybe Kagayama is gonna take some points from him. You know what I mean? But like that's it. So like I'm left left this season by wanting to find out more about him. Honestly,
I love his whole demeanor.
I loved like that little portion of the episode when we had a previous episode when we found out a bit about his backstory and his father and why he's playing volleyball. He plays volleyball. He started playing volleyball because he loves his father.
Yeah.
You know, and wanted to feel closer to him.
Yeah.
That is something that his father cared about. Honestly, you will harder get a story in the show that's more beautiful, in my opinion, about some
he
player.
plays it out of love.
Literally.
He literally plays it for love.
And at the end, it ended up being tragic. You know,
Yeah.
his father is not with him.
Yeah.
Like his parents have divorced, and he left.
He's living overseas. But,
And I
you know,
love that they mentioned that in this episode that the guy that Hisoka said like I'm gonna stop and you're not gonna stop, you know, like you're gonna basically make your father proud, you know.
That everything like
The whole
every part of the other team made me emotional. Like I loved when Ushibaka like came to Kageyama and Hinata and just like told them, you know, next time I'm gonna beat you. Same thing that Oikawa said, like, well, next time you're not gonna get me. You know, it's just like it's that love of volleyball and knowing that you're gonna meet each other again on a bigger stage. That like they themselves are gonna get to the bigger stage because like they are that good, and like you're gonna play again. I love that. I love finishing on that, you know, and not like on some type of you played really well, like no, we're gonna meet again.
But he did finish. You played very well with other character on his team, and I
loved.
I loved. I'm so happy. I will always watch these little clips that we did not get in the episode, and I want them in the episode. You know what I mean? But like again, I was so exhausted before playing that clip. I was like, whatever happens, like whatever he says, it doesn't.
I was like 2 minutes. How bad could it possibly be?
Like beautiful, great. So I'm gonna be so happy. I will not cry. I don't have it in me. My eyes are dry. Everything is dry. You know what I mean? And the second I saw boy's face, like the other boys, the ace, you know,
who's like feeling
face.
bad about himself.
Yes,
who's like
it's
thinking, what could he
what
have
is
done?
I knew what's coming, and I knew that like the guy's just gonna be like,
Literally.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah.
And he did not tell him anything because he did not.
He
make
knows
mistakes.
how much he tries and how much he's gonna improve.
Yeah.
Whatever he does,
And
he just wants him to continue improving because like he's the future of their team.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's all
the
we
boy
told
started
him.
crying of how much it meant to him because like this is his let's say
one that
role
he looks
model.
up to.
Yes, like he is competing and there is that like
competitiveness. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's playing more, you know,
Yeah.
like than he is serious, you know, but like just like he is looking up to him.
Yeah.
And I think this means world to him.
Like if we ever see them in second year, third year, or whatever, like they're gonna come far. Like they're a really great. They're a really great team. But another part that really somehow pained me was Hisoka, whoever her name is. That like when they finished the match, he said "Farewell, my paradise." That somehow really made me sad. Like he doesn't plan on playing volleyball after this. Like you know, he loves volleyball, but like he's not gonna go out and search it professionally. Like he played volleyball here in this team because like we saw how he grew up when he was younger, and like how kids were afraid of him and like not playing with him and like didn't include him into anything. And so like he found some type of calmness and belonging in this team, like being with Ushivaka, who is also, let's say, weird, but like they found this like friendship and common ground. And so like this was his safe space, this was his paradise. And so like he's not gonna search out another team that's like gonna be this for him. Like he had this team, and so like now it has come to an end. He's gonna do some other things in his life, but like I'm sure for him and growing up and like this again being such a detrimental age for these kids, it has meant the world to him.
Honestly, that is, even though I adore our boys who we think are gonna play this professionally, and like I just love that, and I am so excited for them and support them, but like at the same time, to me, it's even more realistic, these boys that are not gonna continue. Just again, how many people do become professional athletes? Not so many, you know? But like that doesn't diminish, and like that doesn't mean that like this has not meant the world for them, and like the tomorrow they're not gonna always remember and feel just so much love towards like their high school time when they played volleyball with the team that meant world to them.
Like this is gonna carry them through life.
Yeah.
Again, like volleyball is not just volleyball. Like it teaches you how to persevere. Like it teaches you so many things that you're gonna need for your day to day. And the ending is always going to be sad that you're not going to play again, like in this capacity. But like that love and the things that you have learned are going to carry you through. And that's going to be true for most of our boys. Like, again, I don't think most of them are going to continue playing this.
Yeah.
Most of them are just simply not. But like it's still, for that moment in time that they had it and that they played it, it was so important. It has taught them so much. Like what
that's why it's somehow to me honestly even more beautiful.
I agree.
Like, again, just because we have also lived through that, you know, so like somehow
in
it
that
feels
moment
more
of time
relatable.
It was like,
again, it doesn't have to be volleyball. It could just be our friends in high school that we don't talk to anymore, and we had every day we were with them and we had such a good time and memories, you know, together. Like it can be anything like that. So like
for that moment in time, it was like important, and it's gonna mean the world to you.
And you're always.
It doesn't matter that like it finished. Yeah. I mean, always like forever think like in now with Frieren, there was like a line that he said. Virbel, I think, said like cherish the friendships you meet along the ways, because like death also isn't the only goodbye.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you just say goodbye, and so value things while you have them. And so like
perfect.
Me in my old age, like there's so much things to learn from these animes. Killed me this episode.
Literally.
Killed me.
We're getting into season 4.
That's too soon.
Honestly.
Somehow this feels too soon. Feels too fast.
Honestly.
But next season I know I'm gonna see.
But I am honestly, just so you know, I think this was a perfect. I love that we watched Haikyuu first. And then Monster later, just because again I even preferred, because like I know that like movie is coming, but like I even prefer to have the show sit a bit with us and be excited about that movie, you know, like for a year, it doesn't matter how long we're gonna wait for it, you know. Like, just like wait for it with all you guys.
It's such
like,
a warm and beautiful show.
I don't want it to like I wouldn't have wanted it for a second movie to come to know that the second movie is out and that we're gonna watch.
That's over. I agree.
Honestly,
this way you can have it longer.
You know, I feel like so maybe at that time we're gonna need a bit of a joy. We'll see.
Yes, and Haikyuu's gonna come to the rescue.
Exactly. Okay, guys.
God, that's it, people.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.